Sunday. She is a hell of a director. She did a terrific job on this. She also has a new CD. She's got a lot of stuff going called It's a Man's World, ironically. Please welcome Cher. Did you see our Cher doll with the key in the back for the hair?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. She was really unattractive, wasn't she?
No. I liked it. I liked the way you pull the head out. And
she was lots of fun. Also, there was a Cher. There was a head that you made up, and she also had big hair that came undone too. She's very much like me, actually.
Well, there you are.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you about it. I love the title of this. It's a Man's World.
Yep.
The James Brown song, right?
Yes.
All right. Now, why that song? Is there some irony there? Do you think it's a man's world?
I know it is.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. And then once you know that, you can dismiss it and go do what you want to do.
Right.
So, but I mean, truthfully, you got to know the rules before you can get in there and break them.
Yeah. And you enjoy it. You like to break them. Isn't it fun breaking them?
Yeah, I'm kind of a kick-ass kind of gal.
Well, that's good. That's good. Is there a man now? I mean, do you have a guy now?
No, not right now.
No guy?
No.
You happy with or without a guy? Or is it?
It depends. I mean, I'd rather be alone than be with some yucky guy, you know, but
well,
it's not, you know, no, I mean, I'm not one of those women who won't be alone. I better to just go on your own way and, you know, and wait for Mr. Right than kind of try to make Mr. Idiot Mr. Right.
But see, again, that's another difference between men and women.
Yes.
See, men will go, what the hell, I'll be with Miss Yucky for an hour.
Right.
And then go, yeah.
Right. And then I'll be with Miss Yucky and Miss Right and Miss Yucky. They can maneuver a whole bunch of things at one time.
Do you like to make the first move, or do you like a guy to, I mean,
no.
No. Oh, no, so you sort of...
I'm really silly when there's a guy that I like, I can't talk or anything like that. I'm really stupid.
No, really? Why? Why
because
is that?
I don't know, because I guess because I come from that, you know, that one foot in the last generation where, you know, you just wait for guys to make moves.
So, okay, so you see a guy you really like. Oh, this guy's unbelievable. He comes up and he goes, hey, you directed this film. I really enjoyed your direction. I mean, what?
Kinda. Yeah. I go, gee, thanks a lot, and I go and I leave. I'm not good at it. I mean, it's really, a guy's got to really want to go out with me to, you know, and also I almost never. You have to be really obvious with me, because in my life I'm very open and honest and kind of forthright, and when it comes to men, I'm a little bit backwards. I mean, not that you wouldn't believe this, but trust me. You know?
Yeah. No, I understand, no. Yeah. But I think a lot of women are like that. You lead two lives. You have you can be aggressive and businesslike.
Because I think that, like, all the celebrities that I know, all the artists that I know, we're able to do this in our regular life. I can do things as a character, or I can do even things as Cher when I'm working, that I could never do as myself. I just would never. When I was little, I couldn't dial information. I was so shy. Yeah, I mean, I was just really, my mother would say, it's just a voice, Cher, you know, just, it would be really hard for me. So I picked a great business. Bette Midler, the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you pick a really great business where you can do this thing that you can't do normally.
Now, are you getting rid of some tattoos? Did I hear that?
Yeah, but I haven't done it yet because someone said it would hurt. So I'm gonna try this little one, and then. But I mean, I've been busy working.
How do you decide which ones to get rid of? I mean, does it?
You get rid of the small ones first.
Oh, the small ones. Okay, so that would be a what? A tattoo of what?
A little one that I have here on my arm.
Oh, in your arm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the arm, that doesn't seem. You have some other ones. Don't you have another one like that you're sitting on right now?
Yeah.
Now, what will happen to that? Will that one go or stay? Or?
It depends if it's painful. If it's painful, no. There's going to be a garden back there for the rest of my little old life. I'm going to be some ancient granny with a gray bun going around with a garden on my little saggy butt.
I mean, are you scared of pain? Are you frightened of it?
No, I'm tough as nails when it comes to pain. But there's pain and there's pain, you know.
Well, you think it's worse than getting the tattoo?
Oh, no, getting a tattoo is nothing.
Well, isn't that supposed... I'm told that's very painful.
Who told you?
Somebody with a tattoo? I mean, I see these guys with these elaborate things.
It depends on how close to the bone you go.
Ow, that's close to the bone?
Well, like on my ankle, that was a little bit more painful than on my butt.
Well, yeah, well, and plus, it's more fun, too, on the butt, I guess.
Yes. You have to ask the tattoo artist.
What is the one on your butt? It's a rose? Is that what it is?
No, it started out as a butterfly, and then it just kind of went on from there. I was in one of those really bizarre years that I spent, you know. Thank God I never did drugs. I would be a tattooed woman.
Right.
Yeah.
So it started as a butterfly.
It started as a butterfly, and I thought, oh, Cher, this is so cliche and it's so silly, and
Yeah.
why don't you just make it something really interesting, you know? And I just kept going until it's like the Garden of Eden
Oh,
now.
that's right. And I'm sure it is the Garden of
Yes,
Eden.
it is.
Very well done. Let me ask you about directing now. This is great. I saw your film, and this is a really serious, dead-on, dramatic. Yeah. This is not some light thing. And,
no.
and I was fascinated you tackled such a difficult subject for your first directorial debut here, I guess.
It just kind of came out that way. I mean, Demi asked me, and I really wanted to direct, and it wasn't like everybody was asking me to direct. I thought she was very courageous, kind of just saying, here's money, go do this. I hope you're good. And also, it's a very serious subject, and also, you know, I do leave my mark on it. It's kind of tough, you know. It's a
Were you
no
tough
nonsense.
on yourself as a director? I mean, did you see
No,
yourself?
I didn't have time to be tough. It was so busy, and there was so much to do, and you really, I mean, as a director, I was a completely different human being than I am as an actress. As an actress, I'm kind of, I do my job. I'm kind of interior, you know. I don't give a lot. I do in my work, but not on the set. And as a director, I was making sure that everybody felt comfortable and that the actresses and actors were really happy, and I was, you know, juggling and whatever I had to do to make everyone feel comfortable.
Well, that's what I like, because I saw it and I figured, I was curious to see how you did yourself, you know, because obviously it's not a glamorous part you play, and you're just sort of dressed down, and you're just, you know, it's not a fancy part. It's not
also, I really only have one real scene.
Yeah, I guess that's true,
It really is. I mean, I think that I was good to cast myself because I knew that I could, I mean, you have to care about this lady in one scene, and I felt that I could probably do it.
Well, let's show a clip here. This is from These Walls Could Talk on HBO. Take a look. You play the doctor.
Can I ask you a question? Mm-hmm. With all that you have to deal with, why do you still do this?
Because I remember what it was like when it was illegal for women to make this decision. I don't ever want to see those days come again. And also when a woman comes to me and says that she doesn't know what she would have done without my help, I know I'm doing the right job. Okay, scooch down, hon. Come on. What is that they say? You can never be too rich, too thin, or too close to the end of the table.
Good job. Lastly, let me ask you about something else. You know, I watch everything, especially other talk shows and Larry King. I'm watching Larry King, and you, like, call in there. You
Yeah,
call talk
on
shows.
occasion I do, yeah. I called in to talk to Ross Perot.
Are you still a fan of Ross?
No, I don't like him at all. But I think that what he has to say is really important. I think that what he says is more important than both of the other candidates combined, but the messenger lost his credibility, and so I'm really pissed off at that.
Yeah.
But I do think that what he talks about is what's best for the people, and that's the only thing I care about.
Yeah, you know, that's great. I think that's most people, like,
Yeah.
that support when he quit. People go, what'd you quit for?
He's smart. I mean, he deals with America like if it was a business in trouble, which it is, but I lost my confidence in him as a person.
Yeah. Well, when it's like a business, then you start firing people. You know, that's the only trouble with it. And you can't do that in the real world, you know.
Yeah, well, maybe if we ever live in the real world, we'll know about that. I don't know about you and me.
Well, luckily, we won't have to.
We won't have to.
We're on TV. Well, but great job on If These Walls Could Talk.
Thank you.
It debuts Sunday on HBO. So you got film, you got records, and now you're a director. That's great.
Hey, yeah.
Kick back.
How bad
Relax.
can it be?
Relax. Do you know Jane?
Yeah, of course.
Jane in the audience.